Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Let's see some of the numbers here for Kevin Durant.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, DA. Thank you. And C-Web tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Both of these teams are terrific at limiting points.
There you go. But think about it, Kevin. I mean, these teams, they do all the little things well in defense. I mean, they're great at helping over and contesting shots. They're locked in.
So with Malone on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Jokic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Pippen is out there with Durant. Then there's Bird. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Duncan in a power forward. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Pippen. And the rejection by Pippen. Durant kicks to Pippen. And here's KD for three. Detroit with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Duncan with a screen on Jordan. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Davis. Jordan sets the pick for Jokic. Nice ball movement by Detroit. The pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
From 10 feet out, Jordan with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. George against Durant. Chalk up 2 there.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Pippen, the pass to KD. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
KD dishes to Pippen. Back to Durant. Over George. Rebound, Detroit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Into the lane. A miss that time would have put him up.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Olajuwon in the high post. Outside Pippen. Floats one up. And Davis sends it back.
Big block from the big fella. Anthony Davis putting every inch of his reach to work right there.
Jordan finds Tatum. Davis with a screen on Pippen. Here's Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
And you think back to that 2017 draft. Scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game. But really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And so Tatum nails them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise for a free T-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We take a look at the Pistons. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And checking out Detroit, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
That's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Robinson. There's the dish to Bird. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Outside Arenas. And Davis sends it back. Now Rose. 8 points his last outing. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. Here's Bird. Malone with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
With the floater. And it's Irving with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. He feeds it to Bird. Arenas passes to Bird. To stop the drought. Outside for Arenas. Great play by Bird to set it up.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Rose passes to Davis. Tatum on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Malone, no luck. And it's Irving with the ball for the Warriors, coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable with the trigger on the road.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Kicks team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Hits team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Nash is checked in. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. In third, the Warriors.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Pistons trail by 3. Passes it to Tatum. Rose surveying the D. Nash kicks to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's the burst that fans love to see from Rose. He's got a knack for blowing by the finish.
Tatum against Bird. Outside Robinson. Back to Bird. Robinson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Bird. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Bird hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Rose against Arenas. Now here's Rose. Malone, a screen on Arenas. There's Rose with the 3. A good close contact so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold the lead.
When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Duncan. Durant is out there with Pippen. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. Duncan with the screen for Carter. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
Davis is checked in for Malone.
Vince Carter, shooting 1.
One shot.
That's good from Carter.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Jokic passes to Jordan. And Durant sends it back.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Carter with it. Guarded now by Nash. Duncan with a screen on Jordan. Count the basket. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Duncan with the block. Carter dishes it to Durant. He kicks it to Pippen. KD passes to Pippen. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Stolen by Pippen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Jordan against Olajuwon. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Jordan kicks it over to Nash. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Warriors leading by 12. Carter looking around. Pass to Pippen. There's the pass to Durant. Shot from 12. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Dance Team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Dance Team.
Bird, he's checked in for Carter. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Duncan. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. It's Davis on the wing. Covered by Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. Pippen, the pass to Bird. Excellent D there from George. And there's the feed to Nash. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. So it's the Pistons now. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Tatum against Olajuwon. Clock is at 3, and George kicks to Davis. And here's Jordan outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's on Kevin Durant.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
3 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon. Irving comes in for Kevin Durant. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Scottie Pippen.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Screen by Duncan. Here's Bird. He can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. Here's Tatum. 9 points, last game out.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
This goes to
just an intelligent play by Tatum. Giving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
Warriors leading by 9. Outside, Arenas kicks it to Robinson. Tatum against Duncan. Pass to Bird. Duncan with a screen on Wilkins. Three-pointer, Bird. Nailed from three-point land. Bird's got 5 now.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. Tatum no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bird. Sweet little floater. Bird's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Rose dishes to Davis. Spins. And the layup is good.
Anthony
Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Embracing contact all the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
Detroit foul. Michael Jordan.
Malone's checked in for the Pistons.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Pistons sub. Karl Malone.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Arenas passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Arenas against Rose. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Arenas outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Thank you, David. And whoops.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Golden State Warriors.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting, a peek at the latest returns.
And we're just starting the voting process for this year's All-Star game. Fun to see how it's shaping up so far.
Yeah, in an odd way. It's important for players to be selected for this. When your career is over, All-Star games stand out on your resume. I should know. I don't even have to fill out a resume.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with Rose on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Anthony Davis is out there with Tatum. And it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Paul George. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And Duncan drops them both. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 14. Pass to Tatum. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jordan, driving the lane. He dishes it to Tatum.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools, Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
From about 16, and they'll get another chance. Durant dishes to Pippen.
Come get it, come get it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant launches from deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Here's Jokic. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Warriors leading by 14. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
And that one's good. Duncan.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from. And that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
George. And George with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
It's time for T-shirts. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors hit team.
And the Pistons making a change here. Nash is checked in. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These two guards are the most accurate in the league. Into the second half of play now, and stolen by Nash. Here's Jokic. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Warriors leading by 14. Outside Pippen. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Karl Malone's checked in for Steve Nash.
Team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons, Karl Malone.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jokic with the steal. Over Pippen. The kick out to Tatum. Malone, a screen on Durant. And George, here we go. That's blocked by Bird. KD against Malone. The pass to Pippen. Duncan inside. Defended by George. And that one's good. Duncan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Durant. He kicks to Olajuwon. Pippen against George. It's Pippen with the drive, and Pippen slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Tim Duncan picks one up. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, Clint. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it, LeBron, Kawhi, KD.
Take a break.
All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
The first one falls. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, are in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And he's so skilled at finding ways to get to the line. Davis staying aggressive and going at the two.
And he makes the first.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Here's Bird. Back to KD. Just 4 to shoot with the fadeaway. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
He's off on that one. Nice D from Pippen.
Hate to say it, he's dragging him down. Not a single bucket this game.
Bird kicks to Pippen. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Jokic with the steal. Davis looking for an opening. Duncan against Jordan. Over Duncan. Jordan's shot is off.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. He hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. Ferocious competitor. He's always looking to jam when he has room.
Jordan with it, picked up by Elijah Wan. Jokic sets the screen for Jordan. Here he goes. Nice D from Pippen.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally. The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Tatum. George has got 6.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
KD with it.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 14. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Warriors leading by 14. They've got Elijah Wan. Duncan is out there with Bird. Then there's Pippen. And it's KD in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Stolen by George. And now it's Davis running. He can go all the way. And the basket is good.
Well, when the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
Your Warriors Kids team.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Dishes it to Tatum. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Jordan, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Jordan, a high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Passes it to Bird. Over Tatum. Bird misses.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
George against KD. Feeds it to Jordan. Over Bird. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
The timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue. Slam in.
KD passes to Duncan. Back to KD. Duncan with a screen on George. Durant. No good again that time. Pistons trail by 7. Outside Jordan. Pass to Davis. Fader on the way. And it's sent back by KD. Pass to Pippen. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. The shot by George, no good. Warriors leading by 7. Durant deciding where to go with it. Then for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Here's some love to KD there, making the selfish play.
George against KD. Davis with a screen on KD. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Here's Olajuwon, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Left side, George. Davis setting the pick for Tatum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
But if you think back to Tatum's rookie year, he was the go-to guy in the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. What invaluable experience he gained that season.
First one falls for Kevin Huerter. He's checked in for Golden State. He makes 1 of 2 that time. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And give a little breather as well.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Larry Bird's checked in for Kevin Huerter.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors, Larry Bird.
To the inside. Duncan finds KD. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pistons trail by 9. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. He's got a pinched nerve in his shoulder, basically a stinger. He's lost all sense of motion in his arm. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg Howard he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
Tatum kicks to Davis. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
George, Olajuwon with the block. And an intentional foul right there. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Scottie Pippen taking 2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the
first. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George against Olajuwon. George, no good. And here's Pippen. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Great time.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this. And we got Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, the Spurs, they are always
dry as ever, Allie. Thank you. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder and for San Antonio. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. Think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, BA. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
Here's Wade, a key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
That free throw misses.
At the line for San Antonio, Wade.
He hits the second from the line. Here's McGrady. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. That one is off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Iverson from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. Here's San Antonio now. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Here's Iverson. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Iverson. Johnson against Irving. It's deflected.
Massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Here's Wade. Inside, Chamberlain. And he gets that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Iverson. Driving inside. It's tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Now, here is James. It's blocked. Now here's Johnson. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to McGrady. No good on the shot. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The Thunder with the rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
They get the rebound. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the inside, Garnett. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Spurs have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Wade. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
In total command of the offense, the passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Clock is at 3. Shoots. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Thunderball.
And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. Oklahoma City, 2nd. San Antonio, 3rd.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
City going with almost an entire new group here.
1st and 2nd chance points, 3rd in rebounding, and they're 3rd best in the league at scoring off turnovers. They play a gambling style that at times can overwhelm teams.
And this team embodies a never-give-up attitude. This is especially evident on the offensive glass, where they know how to keep plays alive and score off second-chance opportunities.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Now here's Irving. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Westbrook. He nails it, and we're tied. Westbrook's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Griffin. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Yeah, he's become very reliable with that mid-range jump shot. The defense can't let him get comfortable from there.
Over to the left wing. Here's Yao. That shot off. And the Spurs going the other way now. Westbrook against Payton. Pass to Irving. To the left wing. Here's Griffin. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Embiid. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Westbrook outside. Releases from 15. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Westbrook.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And Griffin slams it in.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Spurs. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive.
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Thunder. Here's Iverson. Check by James. They set the pick. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Wade. Back to James. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Westbrook with it. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. He gets it in there.
I love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that, strong, and then finishes as well.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wade, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Garnett. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Here's Garnett. He also had a big impact in that win against the Mavericks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. Blocked again! And he gets it back. Blocked again! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. San Antonio trailing here. Timeout called. The Spurs.
What's a T-shirt? All right, look who's coming on the court.
And here we can check out the story for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
The Thunder pull it in. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Pass to Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And the Spurs shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. James outside. Westbrook against Payton. Tipped.
And not forget about the defense of Garnett. Now outstanding, knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I don't know if we've seen a tougher player pound for pound than Allen Iverson. I mean, you can knock him around, but he's always going to bounce back up.
The Thunder making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Both good from the line that time. The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Irving against Westbrook. Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Here's McGrady. 13 points in the win against Dallas. Pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
He hasn't hit a single shot yet, but somehow as a team, they're getting it done.
Here's Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Here's Iverson. Driving to the basket. Can't cash it in from close range.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Irving, screen on Embiid. James with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
The first one falls.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Both free throws good from James. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's McGrady. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one no good. Good work defensively by James. Here's Griffin. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Mullen. The Thunder with another miss. The Spurs have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Screen by Griffin. Drexler. Joel Embiid with the board. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Right side Johnson. Here's Embiid. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal. Talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
At the line for two.
2 shots. Max on the first.
First free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And Embiid drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Johnson against Irving with the drive. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Irving. 18 feet out. Count it.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Drexler. The rebound by Embiid.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the wing on the left. Johnson passes to Embiid. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
And we're getting a better idea of how the field of the dunk contest might shape up. And every one of these guys can jump out of the gym.
Look, it takes more than that to win this event. Jeez, you get a 7, man. Anyway, you got to have big ideas, Kenny. You got to have the wow factor. Yeah, that's right. I said a 7.
I don't know what you're talking about, Shaq.
Now let's talk about this first half. San Antonio in a tight one.
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing sharps, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what Russell Westbrook has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Pass to McGrady. For the lead, deflected. And for the Thunder. And here's James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Irving up top. Over Johnson. Irving, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting only 23% so far. Pass to McGrady. It's stolen by James. Drives to the hoop, and it's James with the jam.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Iverson. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Irving. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Spurs
Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. LeBron James, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to McGrady. They set a pick. Oh, there's the alley. Now Irving. He's got 6. Now here is James.
Oklahoma City foul. Magic Johnson.
Timeout called. The Spurs. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely. First in assists, and they're first in the NBA in opposing field goal percentage. What a testament that is to the team. They all put in the work on the defensive end of the floor.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. And the Thunder shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Here's McGrady. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He's got a piece of it, and he recovers it. From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Outside Russell. Stolen. And here is Irving. 6 points for him. Out left to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No luck on that one.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Pass to McGrady. Floats one up. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Payton's checked in for James. Here's Wade. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive ends.
Now here's Johnson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Iverson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. San Antonio leading. Here's Wade. Pass to Chamberlain. To the right side. Outside Payton. Five on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Takes a three. Abdul-Jabbar misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's Iverson. Over Irving. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
First team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a change here. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Wade misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Iverson. Here's McGrady. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Irving. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Outside Irving. And he comes up with a bucket. Irving's got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Iverson. Good on the 13-footer. He's got 5.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Wade. The Thunder with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocked away. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Garnett. Just 3 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And he drops the first. And the Thunder making a change here.
Kevin Garnett, 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
That shot off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. They lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
It's the 4th quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Into the lane. Wait. Oh,
man.
Oh,
punch that one.
Bad intentions.
And, you know, Wade doesn't mess around when he's driving inside now. Exceptional at taking off from the launching pad and flying in for the dunk.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for the Thunder. Johnson against Irving. shot by Johnson, no good. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Johnson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wade, down to 5 on the shot clock. James passes to Irving, and he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Iverson. That shot missing. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome.
Pass to James. Baseline try. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
It's picked off. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Wade. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Johnson. It's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Iverson. Back to Russell. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Johnson against Irving. Pass to Iverson. Outside Russell. Now Johnson. 4 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
The Thunder shooting just 21% from the floor. Iverson got a hand on it, and he stays with it. They shoot again.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Outside Irving. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries it from the block. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And he lobs it up. It's tipped. James outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Irving with it. Just 5 on the clock. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Garnett. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows or they'll call it.
Here's Wade. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's McGrady. Check by James. Pass to Garnett. To the middle. Here's Iverson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
your Spurs Extra.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Back to James. They set the screen. Pass to Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, right there on display, the power and body control of Big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he kept the opponents off balance all night long. Just swatting down shot after shot, disrupting their offense. He was a one-man defensive wrecking ball, and they never found a way around him.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
Garnett very comfortable close to the basket now. He's efficient as a low block scorer.
James outside. Here's Wade. Back to James. To the inside. Chamberlain gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
There's a screen. Here's McGrady. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
And he makes both free throws. Now, here's James. There's the drive, and it's James with the jam.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Good chance here for Westbrook. And that one is right through the heart.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And so it's San Antonio with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Thanks for... And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Damian Lillard.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Zion Williamson is out there with Nowitzki. And there's Bryant, then it's O'Neal, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Thunder, Russell is out there with Garnett, then it's Johnson, then there's Allen Iverson, and it's McGrady in at the three, the small forward. And a highly anticipated matchup tonight, Greg. Two teams that could not be hotter.
And the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of ball. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
From 11 feet away, got that bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Feeds it to Kobe. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Well, Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
McGrady outside. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That one misses. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. Butler, he's checked in for Williamson.
Tracy McGrady.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Johnson. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Curry after Magic Johnson's miss. 4 on the shot clock. O'Neal kicks to Nowitzki. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
Kevin Garnett.
And both free throws good from Garnett.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The effortless way Stephen Curry shoots three-point shots is a sight to behold.
McGrady outside. Shoots a fader. And Garnett misses.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Iverson following the basket by Stephen Curry. Iverson with the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry against Johnson. Butler feeling out of it. 11 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. McGrady against O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
The aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Yao checked in for Russell. Joel Embiid comes in for Kevin Garnett. Mullins checked in for McGrady. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Johnson. Then for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for O'Neal. West comes in for Kobe. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. It's tipped. 3-pointer by Embiid. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Chicago the other way. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing 2 teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Westbrook after the Bulls pick up 2. And here is West. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's West to the left side wing. Now Butler. Nowitzki with the screen on Yao. 6 to shoot. Here's Butler. And Embiid pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And it's Lillard missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Passes it to Yao. Nowitzki with the steal. Here's Rodman. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Westbrook. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. That shot off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Rodman. Curry is out there with Bryant. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Shaq in at the 5. Kobe against Mullen. Kobe passes to Williamson. And he banks in the lead. Williamson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Cleveland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Now here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the shot goes in.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Now here's Shaq. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
To the middle, here's Russell. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Curry looking it over. Out left to the wing. Williamson kicks to Bryant. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Now here's Johnson. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Look at Curry. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Now, here is McGrady after Shaquille O'Neal's miss. Williamson against McGrady. Russell sets a screen for McGrady. Johnson outside. 5 to shoot. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For Oklahoma City. Embiid, he's checked in for Russell. Iverson comes in for Mullen. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Magic Johnson. The Bulls also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Rodman. West comes in for Shaq. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. Butler against Embiid. Williamson, a screen on Embiid. Floats it up for Williamson. McGrady outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Chicago leading. Tries the spin move. And Lillard kicks to Bryant. Butler passes to Lillard. Williamson, the screen. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Here's Iverson. The shot's good. Iverson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a specialty. Fly to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Here's Bryant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Westbrook finds Garnett. Here's McGrady. A minute 42 left now here on the second. 5 on the clock. West against Iverson. There's Embiid, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
And the Thunder making a change here. Now he's checked back in. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Bulls. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Back to Lillard. Good work defensively by Yao. Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook surveying the D. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's Chicago the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Here's Kobe. Thunder with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. McGrady against Lillard. McGrady dishes to Embiid. That ties it up. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lillard with it. Williamson, a screen on Westbrook. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. It's time now to go courtside as we send.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings.
The All-Star selection just keeps getting closer as everybody wants in. You know these guys are all fighting for their spot.
And there's plenty of opinions out there, especially among the fans. But you can't deny that any of these guys deserve to be there.
Moving back now to the OKC Thunder, this game is tightly contested at the moment.
Well, the story is their poor shooting. Under 40%, you got to give the D some credit, but they look uninspired on offense. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kobe Bryant really making a difference.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder, you've got Russell. Garnett out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Johnson, and it's Iverson in at the 2. Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett with the screen for Johnson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Now Nowitzki following McGrady's three-point attempt. Shot clock at 3. Curry fires from way outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Garnett. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it's Bryant in the corner. It's deflected, out of bounds, Bulls ball, Chicago keeps possession. On the inbound, and finished off by Bryant. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Bryant's getting it done, shooting over 55%, 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Garnett kicks to McGrady. 90 seconds now into the second half. Good D by Williamson. Now the pass to Curry. Nowitzki sets a screen for Curry. And the 3 off target.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Garnett with a screen on Williamson. McGrady with the ball. Guarded now by Shen. Russell trying to free himself up. And here is Williamson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Now here's Iverson. 4-point game. Doesn't go for him.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to Bryant. Johnson against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bryant. From deep. Garnett grabs the board. Thunder have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Russell sets a screen for McGrady. From 13, and that one goes long.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Williamson. Bryant gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
O'Neal, and it's sent back by Russell. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McGrady against Curry. McGrady passes to Garnett. Back to McGrady. Russell a screen on Curry. Here's McGrady. The Thunder with another miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Trying to get open is Nowitzki. And that one's good, Williamson.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
As the loudest section gets free t-shirts, let's see who's the loudest. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
These players have been dominant on the glass in their last 10 games, leading the NBA in rebounding. Look at O'Neal, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And when it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
.153 left to play in the third. Johnson up top, defended by Nowitzki. Russell passes to Yao. An easy 2 points on the layup. Yao's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls! All right, let's just cut it up to the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Johnson. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 8 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
.131 left here in the third quarter. Curry dishes to O'Neal. Off target from the baseline. Under trailing by 4. McGrady kicks to Iverson. Passes to Yao. To the paint. Here's McGrady. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Ryan passes to Curry. And stolen by Iverson. 50 seconds left in the third. Yao in the post. O'Neal's there. Yao, that's good.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size. Exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Outside Curry. Six to shoot. 13 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Johnson against Curry. Nowitzki dishes to Curry. That shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 2 and will return shortly. a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Chicago right now, Nowitzki is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Williamson. Then there's Kobe. And it's Curry in at the one.
Well, Steph Curry continues to put pressure on the defense, just getting to the line at will.
Shooting for Chicago, Stephen Curry at the line for two.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Well, no question that Stephen Curry's ability to shoot from range has changed the game. Three-point shooting no longer a specialty, guys. It's almost mandatory to play in the league.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Iverson against Kobe. Now here's Iverson. He's covered closely. Iverson against Bryant. Over Iverson. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Thunder. They trail by 3. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Curry passes to Bryant. Pulls it up. No good there. Nice D from Russell. Oklahoma City shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Ejected by Kobe, and he recovers it. He blocks it again, and they recover it. Iverson with the bucket, and the Thunder lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Shaq with a screen on Johnson. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Curry can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Iverson. Back to Russell. Garnett outside. It's stolen by Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And now a fast break for the Thunder. McGrady's running.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls!
Go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Nowitzki. Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Spins. Here's Iverson. deflected by Kobe. Curry against Johnson. Now here's Curry. He started close, and the shot is good.
One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Steph up to the challenge.
Garnett with the screen from McGrady. Garnett outside. McGrady a screen on Williamson. Clock at 6. Garnett the pass to Johnson. And he nails that one right through the net. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
O'Neal gets to Kobe. High, arcing shot, and it's sent back by Russell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Johnson against Curry. Johnson inside. Here's McGrady. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Curry a screen on Iverson. The pass to Nowitzki.
2 minutes.
Over Garnett. Nowitzki, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Johnson against Curry. Garnett inside. Johnson double team. McGrady against Bryant. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. On defense, Chicago. 6-point game. Garnett in the post. Defended by Nowitzki.
Well, you love the hustle of Dirk Nowitzki. Just throws himself at the shooter and knocks his shot off balance.
Williamson kicks to Curry. Garnett against Nowitzki. Over Garnett. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Curry with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Curry passes to Nowitzki. Shaq with a screen on Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Curry against Johnson. Curry's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shaquille O'Neal. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Kevin Garnett. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, come out to the court. Come on, come on for your Thunder Girls.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Curry. Takes it inside. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Garnett. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Bill Russell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Lillard fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Westbrook. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we glad. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensive, and we were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game,
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, a fantastic rendition of the national anthem. Back with more right after this. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And we have just about a half a season left. Here's our latest power rankings. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're hanging in there at that same fifth spot and hoping to climb higher.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've used the doubters to fuel their strong showing this season. Game after game, each guy seems to play with a big chip on his shoulder.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors and for the Spurs. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. James outside. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Spins. Here's James. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Golden State. Here's Pippen. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. On the wing, Durant. Takes one from 10 feet. Jump shot is good.
Able to find himself in the mid-range. That's a look that Kevin Durant will settle into.
Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Wade. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
And so he hits both. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Duncan. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Bird. Check by James. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Chalk up 2 there. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And here's James. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Blocked again!
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Irving for 3. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Durant, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Free throws good from Durant.
When a player like Kevin Durant gets shelved with an injury, it always raises questions about their return. Will he get back to the level of play that we're so accustomed to? And man, he came back in great shape and maybe exceeded those expectations.
And both free throws good for Durant. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
That one goes in.
Some close defense is not going to scare off Kyrie Irving. He gets in there, he's physical right back, and he gets the finish.
Now here's Durant. He had 9 points in his last time out. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Here's Irving. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Pippen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Scottie Pippen taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. San Antonio leading. Outside Irving. It's deflected.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Pippen. Knocks it loose. Here's Olajuwon. Durant against Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 6 points.
Having won multiple NBA scoring titles, Durant shows us once again how it's done.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and give up for your Spurs. Let's fly.
From LeBron James.
And it's incredible how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His percentage from deep is coming way up, and that's going to help his team. You can never have enough shooters out there on the floor.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Warriors foul. Gilbert Arenas. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 1. Here's Drexler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Julius Irving. That's his
stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Second, the Warriors.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Robinson. Carter with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Spurs ball.
And for San Antonio, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Takes it inside, and that one drops for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now here's Carter. He's closely guarded. Pass to Arenas. Robinson, a screen on Payton. Here's Arenas, and here's Robinson. Can't get it to drop.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Here's Wade. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors trailing. Outside Irving. On the take. Rebound San Antonio. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Man, that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
43 seconds left in the first. They set the pick. Going inside. Here's Arenas. Shoots over Griffin. Arenas' shot is off. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Wade. He's checked by Carter. Griffin, a screen on Carter. Here's Wade. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Here's Arenas. Here he goes.
Awesome defense on that play from Dwayne Wade. He doesn't give any room to breathe out there to the opposition.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud for yours.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Pippen. 17 points for him. Last game against the Rockets in Houston.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Carter, good.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
San Antonio shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. And for Golden State. Right side, Irving. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Carter can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. Irving up top. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 8.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack, and he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
James attacking, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
The idea that LeBron James led his teams to 8 straight finals is just astounding. And he won titles in year 2 of his time with the Heat, Cavs, and Lakers.
Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Pippen. Hits the target from 18 feet.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
Yeah, they eked that one out. I mean, the execution was spotty. They were lucky to come away with the win.
They talk about gutsy wins, and on a night like that, in the last game where they just did not shoot it well, that's a steal during a regular season.
All right, let's bring up the leaderboard and see which players were the most efficient from the charity stripe last month. Kevin Durant on top. Second, Kyrie Irving.
Both of these guys have been locked in at the foul line. There's been nothing the fans can do to distract them from hitting their shots.
Pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Just powering to his shot that time. LeBron being assertive.
Here's Olajuwon. Now Durant. Give him 8. Down low. Pass to Carter. Jacks up at 3. Nails it from 3. Carter's got 5 points.
Oh, how about the vision from KD? Fantastic at moving the ball and then working it to his teammates.
Payton with it. Rebounded by Pippen. The Warriors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. He takes it in.
Oh, down. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. James finds Irving. James outside to the paint. Oh, they pick off the pass. On the attack, Carter. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Payton. James outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hits the trifecta.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here.
Make some noise there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Irving. Arenas with the bucket.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Griffin, a screen on Irving. Here's Wade. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Out to the wing. Here's Bird. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Wade. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
San Antonio trailing here. There's a minute 26 left in the second. Here's Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now here's Irving. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 43 seconds left in the second. There's a screen, and it's Irving off the drive. Can't hit it. His 7th miss in 9 attempts. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Ooh, poked away. Here's Drexler. Fires it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Bird. Over to the wing. Here's Arenas. Offline with a baseline jumper.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll...
Well, his shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows?
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
We all know how talented Chris Middleton is.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Duncan. Rob! And for Golden State, here's Wade. Blocked! Here's Pippen. 5 points in the game. Chamberlain pulls it in. San Antonio shooting just around 32% from the field. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Back to Irving. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. And here's James from deep. The rebound by Duncan. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Wade. Pass to Chamberlain. He can't hit that time. The Warriors leading. Outside Durant. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Driving in. Here's Duncan. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Wade. Pass to James. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And there's a pick. Durant on the attack. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
All right, look who's stepping on the court. Come on and get live for your Spurs Hype Squad.
And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. The Warriors, number 1, 5th. The Spurs.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Ball stolen. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see why KD has won himself a couple scoring titles.
Outside Irving. Deflected. And he recovers it. Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And there's James from the arc. Poke loose. And they get it back. Here's Wade. And here's Durant. To the left wing. Here's Bird. Checked by James. And it's Bird missing.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
James passes to Irving. Back to James. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. Gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To halt the run. Here's James. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Pippen. 1:49 left in the third. 5 on the clock. Here's Bird. San Antonio with a rebound. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here's Bird. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Pippen. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Wade. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Drexler. 5 points in the game. Trying to get back on track. Irving knocks it away.
Warriors ball. Substitution for the Warriors.
.41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Pippen, and he drives in. Count the basket. He's got 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to James. Looking to get back on track. The bank shot, no good.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Here's Pippen. Check by James. Griffin pulls down the board.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Get there, the ball's moving. Let's go.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. A challenging stretch here for San Antonio. Here's Wade. And there's the drive. The offensive rebound. Chamberlain, no good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. And for the Warriors, Durant on the attack. Rebounded by the Spurs. Irving for three. Buries it from three.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Outside Durant. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
Irving, the pass to James. 4 on the clock. Here's Chamberlain. Got a hand on it. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors ball.
And here are the Warriors now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Pippen. Driving to the basket. Jams it in off a great move.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Timeout. It's time for T-shirts. And your Spurs Hype Squad.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thank you for that, Allie. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Wade. Back to Irving. Here's Chamberlain. James outside. 5 to shoot. San Antonio again missing.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And they're running. Here's Irving. The shot won't fall, so Golden State will take it the other way. Here's Bird. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. A nice shot by Duncan.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
It's James with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise! All right, look who's stepping on the court. Come on and get loud for your first extra.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. Back to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Spurs have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Here's Wade. Back to Irving. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He hasn't done a whole lot to help their cause today. They could have used more offense from him.
Pass to Bird. Over James. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Irving. Pippen, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. James finds Irving. Back to James. Launches a 3. That shot off. So Golden State will take it the other way. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Duncan. 1:46 left in the fourth. Left side Durant. The 3 ball. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Wade, guarded by Durant. Back to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Pass to Durant. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Warrior substitution.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Payton. Here's Arenas. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.